All right, so these are some added instructions for our neutral group in the Boston Massacre mock trial. That is going to be our judges, our bailiff, our director, and our scribe. So we're going to take a quick look at our role list, and we'll see that Brian and Daniel are our judges, Kimberly is our bailiff, Amari is our scribe, and Genesis is our director. So now, during the actual trial, the judges are going to have the responsibility of reading their parts and responding to certain things that happen in the courtroom. So if a lawyer objects to a certain line of questioning, or if the lawyers are approaching the questioning in the wrong way, or if things just kind of start to get a little bit loose, the judges and the bailiff will have to make sure it gets tightened up. So the judges are going to be up there running the show. The bailiff during the trial is going to introduce every witness. If it gets too loud in the courtroom, the bailiff has to call for order, and the bailiff is going to coordinate with the scribe to make sure they know what is going on. And that, of course, gets us to the role of the scribe. The scribe is in charge of making sure the script runs in the order that it is written and that everyone follows it, and the scribe will do that by coordinating with the bailiff and coordinating with the judges during the actual trial. So that is a lot of work, not a lot of talking, but it is a lot of work. Genesis, as the director during the actual trial, will be making sure with me that the cameras are all set up and ready and that we can hear everything through the microphones, and then she'll be actually running the cameras on one of our devices and cutting from shot to shot. So that's also a lot of responsibility. Before the trial, during the preparation, the judges are taking the lead in responding to the legal terms in the legal term document. Now, we've thrown a lot of terms at you. We need quick definitions for all of them in your own words. So it's okay to look up the definitions, is what you should be doing, but you're just going to paraphrase and put just a couple of words in your own words to come up with what each one of these is. You're going to pick 6 of your own. I'm going to add several that I insist everyone knows, and you are going to go around from group to group and teach them those words so that they can use them during the actual trial. So it'll be your responsibility for filling out this sheet and then picking 6 terms. I'll add a few terms, and then you have to get out into the world and help them all learn these words. So that's going to be the judges, and the scribe and the director can really help out with this. So in addition to helping out with other things, the scribe and director will be helping and supporting the judges come up with these legal terms. So when we look in our script organizer right here, we have the bailiff and the judges starting off their role there. Now, when you come down a little bit further, you're going to see everyone has their bios. So the bailiff is not writing these bios. The witnesses themselves are writing the bios. But the bailiff should be going around and making sure that everyone has a bio done and that they understand the bio, because the bailiff is going to use the bio to introduce each character during the trial. And if they don't understand it or it's horribly wrong, it's going to cause them a problem. So Kimberly, you should be going around and checking with the witnesses that they have this done. And you can grab the scribe and the director to help you out with that as need be. They're kind of going to have to be jacks of all trades and cover multiple things. So the judges should also be looking at this because they have to know where they're talking and they have to find mistakes. So if there's a mistake in here and you don't catch it, you're going to be the one standing up in front of the room or sitting up in front of the room saying it. So the judges should be answering legal terms, picking out 6 they want to share, plus I'm going to give them a few. They should be looking at the script so they understand their roles in the script. They should also be trying to catch mistakes as they go. And the bailiff should be checking to make sure that the bios are done and making sure that they understand the bios and also looking over the script so that they understand how it goes. The scribe should be assisting the judges and assisting the bailiff, and then making sure they know the script so that they can help coordinate things during the actual trial. And the director should also be assisting the judges and the bailiff as necessary and memorizing as much of the script as they possibly can so that while we're doing the trial, they know where we're going next. That way the camera is ahead of what's happening and not behind. So if we can handle all of these things, we're going to have a very successful trial. You have some of the most important roles in the midterm. A lot of what other people do depends on you successfully doing your part. But most importantly, you are checking and making sure that everyone else is doing their part.